All right, so if you know anything about me in terms of guitars, effects, and amps, I've stayed clear of multi-effects units for a long time. I've always felt like it was easier for me, stomp box, on, off, done. So recently, I had come across this. I know it's old. The GT-3 by Boss, because I figured, you know what, let me dip my toes into the water here for effects units again. I was thinking about getting one. But I remember when I had one years ago, I don't know how long ago it was, the Zoom 3030 or Zoom 2020, whatever it was. I remember almost throwing it through the window because I just couldn't figure it out. It was too deep for me. And I'm sure a lot of these things still are. So I'm going to attempt to, number one, try to fake my way through learning this, at least kind of learning. I mean, I've been playing with it, and it's actually easier than I thought it would be. But I figure if I can get through this, it would help me in the long run because I am looking to get something a little more modern, newer with technology. I've heard pros and cons on this particular model as far as how the effects sound. Too digital, they sound good. I'm sure it's a matter of tweaking to really get it to what you like personally. Ideally, I'd love to be able to put this through a clean amp or a unit through a clean amp and get my tones that way. And I think I'm kind of partial to Boss in general because I've always kind of used Boss pedals. I've got other ones, but Boss has always been kind of a staple for me. But also, if I ever needed to just kind of, put this through maybe a PA system, right? Maybe do that. I could do it. So I'm still trying to figure all this out and see what's best for me. So I'm going to wing this. I'll keep you guys posted on how this goes. I haven't seen a whole lot of videos on the GT3. I've seen the GT5. They look to be very similar in terms of, how they're configured, how they set up. Again, for me, the reason I like this right now, you can go into, I guess it's manual mode. You could do, I guess, one where just, you click on step on the buttons and you get your patch, right? But you go into those patches and then you can go into manual mode and you actually can turn off your effects on and off, which I like. So you can program these. Even these can be programmed. I think I have one set up for a tuner and one for the preamp, amp modeling basically. So, but if you have any tips for me, I'd appreciate it, just in terms of what to look for on these things. Again, this is going to be kind of a major learning process for me. I've seen videos on the GT5, and above. Nothing on the GT3 other than, maybe somebody just getting some tones. I really want to, just kind of know. I don't need to know everything, but enough to kind of feel comfortable using this. And, once I feel good doing this, I guess down the road, I'll look at something else. I don't know what it'll be. However, I think I've narrowed it down to something where I do have the option to turn, the effects on and off, like a stomp box feature. So Boss is definitely in the mix, but I think the Line 6 does that as well, right? So one of the Line 6 models. So just figured I'd share that with you. No rhyme or reason for this video other than that, but really, honestly, if you've got feedback, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear, good, bad, and different. It'll just kind of help me through this process. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've actually been using this. I've had it for about 2 months now. Got it through a trade with some other equipment I wasn't using. I brought it to rehearsal. I've used it there. I don't think I've gigged it yet. Can I remember? No, I haven't gigged it. It's been rehearsals. And it's serviceable. It's good. I'm also a tone snob at times, so I can certainly hear things I don't like. But, I want to kind of, man, this thing is beat up. Wow. It's got to be over 20 years old, right? I think it came out in 99. So I'm going to give it a shot. So what the hell is that? Something red. Anyway, I'll give it a shot. Any tips you've got for me, let me know. Again, I want to kind of get comfortable with this and see where it leads to other units, down the road, because I think I'm kind of getting tired of lugging a lot of the equipment around. So if I can kind of narrow things down and, thin the herd, so to speak, I think I'd go something like this. But let me know. All right. Good seeing you. Thanks.